Lovely Unblended, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I felt like it would be fun to kind of do a more kind of witchy, like bring on the fall, vampy kind of look using the Primal palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Everybody, today I wanted to do something fun, kind of monochromatic and just fairly simple if you wanted like a nice, bold, colorful look. No cut creases, definitely some sparkles. Let's jump into it. So I'm starting out with my trusty Drawer Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair. So I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to take this nameless Morphe brush. It's a Mystery Charlie Brown, but here we go. I'm going to take that. It's a nice, like, flat, stiff brush, and I'm just applying it all over my lid, and I'm going to wing it out. Taking it up, angling it, and just dragging it, well, not really dragging it, but just getting it all over the lid. And I'm going to take a fluffy Wet n Wild brush to blend it into the skin and take it up to my nose, that inner corner. Now I'm taking that Wet n Wild brush and I'm just going to gently blend it into the skin, kind of pat it down, get it all even, and then wing it out like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean, and I'm just going to pop that down to intensify these colors ever so slightly. I'm just kind of keeping it at my lash line, about like that. I'm going to take this DeVault Beauty Lounge brush and I'm just going to kind of blend it. Just give it a little smoky smoke here. I'm just patting it really like that. So now I'm going to take the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Primal palette. So I played around yesterday, got an idea for what I wanted to do, and so I used the purple row over here, but I decided let's do like the periwinkles and play around with that, and I love it. So I'm just going to take this Doe Color number 9 brush, and I'm going to go into Nocturnal, and right here where we applied that Jumbo Eye Pencil, I'm just going to pop that on so that it'll really make that shimmer pop, which it's a multi-chrome and it's just dreamy, so I felt like it was fun. And I'm just going to take it about like this, not really into the crease, but I'm just patting it down. Now what I'm going to do is, without going back into that palette, taking the same brush, I'm just going to gently give it a little blenderoo. How's everyone's week been? I'm so sorry for the delay in the upload of my 3 looks 1 palette video with this. My internet has just been hit or miss lately, and I upload a night, sometimes 2 nights in advance to make sure that I can get my video up, but the internet had different plans for me with that, and I was a little flustered, but it just be like that sometimes. So I got that taken care of, and then I was gonna have my BoxyCharm video be up, and my cord for my G drive decided that it was done. So it was like, okay, technical issues, I have them. So anyway, now I'm going to take the same brush. I just cleaned it off. I'm going to go into the shade Ink, and I'm just going to gently blend out Nocturnal with it. Just kind of patting it into the crease, right where we left off with Nocturnal. Just building it up. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take it and just gently kind of like make a little triangle, blend it out, wing it, about like this. out here on that outer corner, I'm just using very, very, very light pressure. I'm gonna go back in and touch it up real quick. Really just focusing on patting this shade down. I'm switching over to this dough color number 10 brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Poisonous and just gently blend that out. Back and forth windshield wiper motions with the lightest amount of pressure, and then we're gonna pat it down after we kind of give it a little blenderoo. I'm going to touch up the shade Ink real quick. I'm doing back and forth windshield wiper motions and little baby pataroos. So I'm taking a little more Poisonous and just touching it up real quick. I'm taking this Vasanti brush and I'm going to take the shade Mimic and I'm going to blend out Poisonous ever so gently. I'm doing clockwise and counterclockwise blending motions. Baby, baby blend. And it's just a dreamy blend. I kind of have an idea for these shades for sure. Now I wish that I could do 2 looks in one day, but I've let it get too late. I'm going to touch up Poisonous just real quick. And I'm going to go back into Mimic. I'm going to touch up Ink real quick. It's a lot of going back and forth and making sure that you have it as intense as you would like. I want it to be given like I'm going to, I don't know, I want it to give like that witchy look. I was trying to think of a funny pun, but I'm like in the zone right now. I'm like trying super hard to like focus on what I'm doing because I see spots that I want to intensify and I'm just like in the zone. You know what I mean? You ever get in the zone? At least with makeup I can stay in the zone on that. Everything else I trail off and I'm like, I forgot what I was doing. I forgot what I was saying. Like, Like, I get in the zone and I live in the zone and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a lot. And I'm just real quick gonna take a little bit more of Nocturnal and blend it. Cause I want that like drama. Okay, drama. Really, honestly, the only drama I ever want is on my like eyes, face, or whatever, like makeup. This drama is exhausting. Not worth my energy. But don't get me wrong, if I ever get on Facebook, which is a very rare thing for me, I will go peep the comments if there's drama and just be nosy. But I feel like that's kind of what we all do. But, you know. Alright, look at that. Gotta make sure I got them even. Oh, yes. Okay, so now I'm going to take this Luxie brush and Hidden, which is the white, and I'm just going to diffuse Mimic. Give it a little... I don't even know what that is, but we're just going to go with it. That's my sound effect for blending. Okay, I have a serious question. Not really serious because it's like makeup and, you know, it just comes off. You wash it off. It's not that serious, you know. I have some new goodies from Kama that I'm just like itching to play around with. I kind of like feel like I've just been so busy lately that I haven't necessarily had a chance to play around with makeup, but that's okay. Life gets like that sometimes. So... would you be interested in a Kama and Blend Bunny blend for a tutorial? I feel like that would be a lot of fun. And I don't know when exactly this is going up, but I'm planning on doing a story tutorial really soon with this palette again. I just put, today is Wednesday, the 27th, and I just put a poll on my Instagram story asking, like, which row do you want a story tutorial on, because I feel like it'd be fun to just kind of like do a row, kind of like I did with this, and like create something. It could be something like this, it could be something like cut creases or something. I just felt like that would be fun. So if you follow me on Instagram, I try to do little interactive stories as often as possible when I can think about doing them. Sometimes I forget. But now I'm going into this right here. This is my favorite palette to like look at, because I do have an idea for these. I'm working on like a mini swatch video for my Instagram, but I want to do a look with each shade, kind of like every shimmer on its own. Do a little something like that, maybe a little graphic liner, who knows, brainstorming. But I feel like that would be fun to just do all of these in one video. This is the new Terra Moods Cosmetics Summer Equinox collection. There's 14 beautiful multi-chrome shimmers, and oh, the way they make me drool. But I'm going to take this beauty right here, which is Neptunes Diamonds, and I'm just going to take my thingy, and I'm going to try to show how I do this, but I'm just going to take that. Oh. And looky there. Like, sparkles. Yeet. Oh, that scared me. Luckily, that landed up the right way. That could have been bad. So I'm gonna try to hold my ring finger out, and what I'm gonna do is just tap it down over Nocturnal. Get that put down there, and then kind of blend it. I may have taken that a little too high. No, I think we're good. And then just and that's just one swipe into that shade. It's so beautiful. It's called Neptunes Diamonds. I don't know if I said that. I think I did, but I love it so very much. Like, it's definitely, I think I've worn this shade probably the most, but it makes me think of my mom. And I love it. And I love my mom. Alright. I'm being too much today. I'm in one of those, I'm very, oh yeah, looky, sparkles. I'm just like super chatty, but also super tired. And it's kind of a weird mood. And it feels weird to be in, because it's like, I want conversation. Like, I want to talk. I can talk all day. But it's just like weird, because I'm like, I want to talk, but then it's like, I just kind of want to be reclusive. So it's kind of like, But anyway, without just completely rambling about nothing, I'm gonna go do the rest of my face, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. For the lower lash line, I used these same shades, and then I added a little bit of Carla Cosmetics Lullaby Pressed Multi-Chrome. It's beautiful, it's shifty. I just felt like it paired well with the look. And then for my highlighter, I wanted to be a little extra. I wanted it to be extra like I did when I played around with doing this yesterday, but I just kind of got in a hurry. So I didn't add as much sparkle, but I still feel like I am quite sparkly. So I used the Lele Posh and Ellie Star highlighter palette, and then I used a little bit of Moody Cow from Carla Cosmetics, which I also used for my brow bone highlight and my inner corner highlight. And then I popped on a tiny bit of these Kama Cosmetics Peach Spice Pressed Foil Pigment, and it got like a little pop of like pink. And yeah, so felt like it was pretty extra. What do you think? Let me know what you'd like to see next down below. Would you like a Terra Moons Cosmetics Summer Equinox collection video on its own? Would you like me just to kind of continue to incorporate them into looks? Do you want more looks with the Primal palette? Would you like to see a look of me meshing together all my Blend Bunny palettes to make a look? I don't know, just let me know. And yeah, so I want to thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to keep up with my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, I will have all my social medias linked in the description box down below. And if you'd like to keep up with me while I am here on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. It means so much to me and I can't thank you enough. Again, thank you so much for watching and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye!